Namaste. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the One Breath Power Word Draw. Yay! Today is our fourth gathering, and I am so blessed and honored to be here and to take you along on this journey, which I am. It's very exciting. So that little backstory. If you ever went to a Dr. Joe Dispenza event, he used to give you little words, or you could pick words every morning, like, supernatural, love, joy. And I always thought that was amazing and fun. And everybody was just like, we'd share what word we got. And it was super exciting to have that word to hold on to for the day. And then I used it since for one of my son's weddings. All the guests got to pick a word, and when we did the ring blessing, everyone kind of looked at their word and connected to their heart and sent this word from their heart to the couples. And then I have a workshop that I do where we go through a whole process, and we do a lot of meditations and find the word that will guide you in whether it's a day, a week, or a year. And then I was like, why don't we just have this where we pull it and do it live on YouTube? Wouldn't that be fun and different? So let's see who's here. Oh, Leslie's here and Melanie's here. Yay! From New Zealand. Thanks for being here, guys. I love you. So you know that story. And so what I'm working on, before we get to our word, what I'm working on is a card deck. So it's going to be a card deck where you could have at home and you can shuffle it, do whatever, and then you can pick your word. And there's more to it, which I will share later, but that is my project. And this is the basket. See, it's full of words, and I even have more words that I'm working on. And then this is the little index box with all the definitions. So before we choose our word, I invite you to just get comfortable. You don't have to sit or anything unless you want to do this in a meditative process, which totally works for this. But let's all kind of gather, and it doesn't matter if you're live or watching the replay. Your energy, like there's no time, there's no space, there's just the present, ever-present, eternal now. So let's join our energies and quiet our breathing. Kind of focus internally. And what is the word that our focus will bring forth? What is this word? Its frequency, its vibration, the ability to positively influence our lives and be open to the possibilities. There is no wrong word. But what is the word that you need to hear today? Just think about that. And set your intention, and it's very clangy and noisy, very wooden, but no, I couldn't think of another kind of token to make that. All right, let's stop talking. And here's the word. See what it is? Greatness. I just added this, I think, a couple of days ago. Greatness. How do you feel about that? Where does it land in your body, that word, greatness? So while you're just mulling that over, I'm going to get the definition out. And so the etymology, the origin of the word greatness meant thickness, coarseness, stoutness, or eminence, as in, your greatness, your eminence. The definition, the modern definition, is quality or state of being great. Size, skill, achievement, power. Great is elaborate, ample, predominant, and it's remarkable in magnitude. That was the part that I really liked, right? Greatness is remarkable in magnitude, degree, or effectiveness, grand, noble, or keen. Now, the spiritual meaning is its sanctified character, inner beauty, service, developing the soul, making an impact, becoming a blessing, doing everyday tasks with love and consistency. Spiritual greatness requires stepping out of our comfort zone for a higher purpose and development of the soul. I like that. Spiritual greatness requires stepping out of our comfort zone for a higher purpose and development of the soul. So if you are in a place where you can close your eyes or just softly focus somewhere, as you inhale, just speak the word to yourself. Either you can whisper it or say it in your mind. Greatness. As you exhale, allow that word to kind of expand within you. Again, noticing where you might feel it in your body. Greatness. I am open to receiving the greatness of my being in its fullness. Greatness has nothing to do with ego, but greatness is stepping into the role that you have chosen as being a human on the earth at this time. I embrace my greatness. I choose to expand my personal definition of greatness. I was born to embody greatness. Greatness is my inheritance. I came forth from greatness, and therefore, that is who I am. The source of all that is the author of greatness. What can I do today, in this moment, to expand upon this notion of greatness? I love the idea of greatness, of knowing that I know that I know that I know that I am born into greatness. And this life, whether it's led simply or extravagantly, matters not. That is not the magnitude of greatness. Greatness is the character of my soul. Greatness. Breathe that in and breathe it out. If you've had your eyes closed, you can open them and just feel that sanctified character, inner beauty, service, developing the soul, making an impact, becoming a blessing, doing everyday tasks with love and consistency. Spiritual greatness requires stepping out of our comfort zone for a higher purpose and development of the soul. How did that land for you? Let's see. Oh, thanks, Melanie. She says, this is really expanding my knowledge. It's powerful. Awesome. And expanding my knowledge of these power words and seeing how it relates to me can only be positive. Oh, thanks, Melanie. And it's not, I will always say it is not me. We are a part of a collective. And it is your desire to grow and expand, to learn, that draws it out of me, because my desire is to serve and to do whatever little part I can in my spiritual expansion of greatness. And there's so many words. I tell you, I have so much fun, and every day I'm like, oh, I need to add that word. Oh, I need to add that word. So if you have even any word that's kind of playing in your mind, or it shows up a lot for you, take a look. Look up the meaning. Just Google, what is the spiritual meaning of ... And it's really remarkable what you can uncover, and different articles that people have written. I've found sermons and scriptures in Buddhists and the Kabbalah, and it's just, well, the Kabbalists, it's really not a book. It is a way of reading the Old Testament, where every jot and tittle, right, every character is assigned like a number, and everything means something, and it's just remarkable. But be aware of the words that you speak, because the power lies in the word, the frequency. So when we think it, when we write it, and when we speak it. So that is the purpose of these words, is to become more present and to know the power that words have in defining your life, in the creative process of your life. So with that, let's see, what would Leslie say? I'd like to improve my expressions of qualities of love and kindness, thoughtfulness and patience, making them greater to honor our Creator. Oh, I love that, Leslie. You are the philosopher, I tell you. So do that. Get out a journal, write those words down, and then just let it flow freely. What is the greatness in the frequency of the words? Those are beautiful words, right? Love, kindness, thoughtfulness, patience. Write each word down Use them in sentences. Use them in saying, I am love. I am kind. I am the embodiment of kindness, right? I attract thoughtful people into my experience. I attract loving people. I love people who honor my greatness into my life. There are so many ways that you can kind of rein in the frequency of these words and not let them just go nilly-willy. Like, use them as if they were laser beams, because they have even more power than that. So I could go on and on. I won't. Leslie says yes, yes. Thank you so much for being here. And again, wow, yeah. Oh, you're welcome, Mel. I love you guys and everyone that tunes in. I am hoping to do this Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern. There will be a time change next week. We are going on daylight savings time, so everything will leap ahead for me after, I think I don't know if it's the 3rd or the 8th, something. It's coming up, but I'll let you know. From my heart to yours. Namaste. See you soon. Bye-bye.